church has gotten off the path of establishing what the family should look like. The church is so impressed with what I look like, how many people I can get to come and celebrate just me, how I can look before the people. When they walked in the grace and the excellence that they walked in, they didn't walk in by themselves. Their children and their children's children came preceding them, and when they sat across this stage, it spoke words and volume, because what God shared with us to be able to share with you guys, he said, a family affair, rebuilding the covenant God intended. Rebuilding the covenant God intended. And most often, some people will just get excited about their marriage. Some people will just be excited or content or discontented with their singleness. Some people get caught up with just their children. But I watched legacy come across the stage. And what the Middletons did was they ended up replanting legacy again in the kingdom. That's enough to celebrate. How many people you know are going to have a banquet and have the banquet to be able to show what legacy looks like? Most people don't even see their children in church no more. But when you look at their children and their children's children, when I looked at this foundation and what we're going to talk about on tonight, the importance of welcoming the family, this is what God said. Rebuilding the covenant that God intended for us. What is rebuilding? Rebuilding is restoring back to a previous state. Bringing something back to the original state. When we turn around and look at it, everybody that may not be married may want to be married. People that are married, they love to be married until they go up against circumstances and situations. People that are divorced, they may feel like, you know what, I'm never going to do this again. But when you understand that there was a foundation that was built and established for the family at large from the very beginning because of what God spoke and said in Genesis, he made it plain that there was a plan that should have gone in the right order and the right purpose. And we're going to read tonight, and we're going to talk about it on tonight, how we have fallen off and interjected everything else to break up and destroy what God intended for the covenant of the family. You want to jump in and say something really quick before I get excited?